So when I evaluate myself based on what I have in critical situation, whatever I have doesn't come to my mind. Does it happen or not? Just see for yourself. In your critical time, whether you are going financially, starting with socially, physically, and of course emotionally. When financially or economically you are going through a critical period of time, whatever you have, does it come to your mind that moment? Only if you put a price tag, economical tag. Does it happen or not? You don't use them, whatever you have. Only you will be adding economical tag, remember. I always laugh when I go to any hotel. The way they tag our luggage. Okay? At least I love the way airport people tag the luggage. In spite of that, they miss, okay? Because even in the scanning and everything, in spite of that, they miss. That is another issue. But I love this hotel tagging. Do you know why hotel tagging? At a time group reaches, the fellow will tag. So instead of 304 room, puts 305. So your luggage doesn't come to your home, in your room, it goes to some other room. Okay, I can understand. If some other's luggage come to my room, I can understand because at least some exchange might have taken place. But my luggage is not there at all the luggage has gone somewhere. Now what happens to me? So how this tagging doesn't work in many situations in our life? This is the point I want to highlight here. So when we go through economical situation, there is any economical financial crisis instead of critical situation, financial crisis. What happens to all of us? What do you do? Do you handle? Do you use your potentiality or resource? Or do you add the tag, that to that financial tag, to each and everything, which is very common to all of us. I was reading today's newspaper in India, which is very nice. Two brothers called Reliance Group, and both of the brothers were coming under separately, differently, top 20 richest people in the world separately. And unfortunately the younger brother, he's a telecom who brought the change in India 10 years back, 1 decade back, that in India mobile phones everybody is holding because of that younger brother. Those days he came up with 500 rupees and he will give the handset. Use. Now that company is doing very bad. Lot of things. So yesterday his elder brother took over that company. Signed the contract and took over. Okay, good. I'm just trying to tell this point very nicely because when I was reading different newspapers, rather than watching TV, I love to read newspaper in this regard. How each reporter writes, from that angle I was trying to see. Now every reporter has added financial tag to that. So it shows that This is what I want to highlight. Whatever I go through in my life, I always project that upon others. Maybe an object, it may be a person or situation. So whenever I am going through, whether it is financial situation, social situation, or emotional situation, always I tag my insecurities, my frustration, you can add very carefully, my, in a positive way, my projection upon people, object and situation.